So, the Curious Wisp. Let's talk about it. If you get it in diamond, it's worth $1 million. I think we got to say that right off the rip. It's $1 million Wisp, most valuable card in all of Gods Unchained. Someday I'll be able to go into the bank, show them the Curious Wisp, and then borrow against it. I think there might be a little bit of a spot for the Wisp in the current meta. Let's start with the downsides. The downside is that the Wisp has a tendency of being slow, and when not played correctly can lead to you drawing it over and over and over again when you should be getting to other things in your deck. That being said, the positives are pretty enormous. I don't mind playing at turn 1. In fact, I do like it. It's the only one drop I carry most of the time. Historically, it's just been too good to me. It's been way too good to me. It's carried me for years. For years. And now since Trial of the Gods, it's kind of taken a back seat because you don't really need it. But now as Refresh Nature and Control Nature start to become a little bit more popular and you see them out there a lot more, the Wisp gives you an edge in that matchup. How I like to play it, turn 1, I'll play it. Then the second time I draw it, it's a 2-3, which is kind of always nice to play based on what the board is, who you're playing. Other times it doesn't hurt to hold it in your hand and just eat that one draw. If you're up against something and you need to get it out of your hand, like against a Deception with Charm or something like that, what I like to do is hold it and then play it like with a Blood in the Water. So because it only costs 1 mana, so you can play it, play Blood. It'll help you clear the board, like to have it in your hand, especially if it's like a 2-3. It's kind of good. And then also I like to play it with the Emberoni. So if I say that you're with the Deception with Charm or with board copies, you throw down the Wisp, then you throw down the Emberoni, it'll burn to give you like 2 extra health. There's a lot of spots you can put on it. And then yes, it's the number 1 target I like to have for my Swallow Hole. So I'll keep it in hand. If I have Swallow Hole, I'll want to draw the Wisp, then you keep the Wisp, get all those stats on it, and then rip. So the Wisp, I think it's got a place right now. And that's that. She's a beauty, and I think we can all see why she's worth like 5 million Gods tokens at the moment. That's what she's going for. That's what she's going for. Give it up for the Wisp, though. Yeah. She's been there. That card has been there for me more than any other card. It's got to be the Wisp or the Boars for like freaking most played card in my Gods Unchained entire lifespan.